Where do you go? All right, I go to the University of Hartford. Okay, I go to the University of Hartford. It's in Connecticut. And I'm not from here. Okay. So basically, I moved in August 27th, right, this summer. And I was assigned a roommate by random. And basically, I moved out about 2 weeks ago. And I moved out because I felt like I was unwanted in my own room, right? But this is not even like the huge part. So I basically felt like I was unwanted in my own room, you know, like I was ignored. I acted like I was like a ghost in my own room, you know, like I was disrespected, and not like physically, but like if the person was to walk into the room and sees me doing work, like she'll turn off the light and just walk out, and just like a whole bunch of petty disrespectful stuff. But me, I never said anything because I don't want to start any conflict. I'll easily like just turn on my personal light, you know what I'm saying? But basically, while I've been here, I've been getting sick. Not knowing why I've been getting sick. It started with throat pain, and I thought maybe because it's colder up here, I'm just probably catching a cold. You know what I'm saying? But usually when I catch a cold, it starts in my throat, and then I get the other, like the actual cold. I realized I didn't get the actual cold. You know what I'm saying? And the sore throat pain got worse, and it was just throat pain. And this was happening for about a month. So it got to the point where like 3.5 weeks in, it got to the point where I had extreme throat pain that I couldn't sleep, to the point where I couldn't speak. Like I would try to whisper and I could barely whisper. So I decided, let me go to the health clinic on campus because I can't let another day go by, you know what I'm saying? Because it's got so worse. So I went to the health clinic. They did 3 tests and they gave me antibiotics, but I got the antibiotics before I got the test back because they asked me if I want it first or do I want to wait. But I didn't want to go through another sleepless night with such extreme pain. So took the antibiotic. The 3 tests that they did came back negative, right? Still, nobody knows what's wrong with me. All they know is that there's some type of bad bacteria in my throat causing all this pain. So a couple of days go by and I decide I don't need to move out my room because I feel unwanted, this, that, and the third. This is not how roommates are supposed to be, blah, 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 blah. Like, it was a whole bunch of things going on. Mind you, I was really super nice with my roommate. Like, I shared my microwave, shared my fridge, fed her fish. She left every weekend, blah, 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 whatever. So I decided to go about go look information by myself to go move out. So I found a roommate real quick, and I was going to move out. So one night, I went in my room and I was taking little things one by one, just starting to move it into the new room. Out of nowhere, it's like I was existing for once in since I moved in. My prior roommate asked me, "Oh, are you moving out?" She paused her movie and everything. I was like, yes. Like I just said a one-worded response, yes. So she made a face, said, okay. And then I seen her texting on her phone. I assumed that she was just telling all her friends that I was moving out. 5 minutes later, I go down the steps of my old building, about to walk out into my new building when I'm approached by my old neighbor and 2 RAs. My old neighbor tells me, "Oh, Chanel, I sent you something on the phone. You need to look at it. It's super important." Me not knowing what's going on, my hands full, I couldn't look at my phone. So she shows me on her phone herself. Apparently, this girl posted on her Instagram that something, like, I wasn't friends with her on Instagram. So other people on campus are seeing all this stuff that she's publicly posting, okay? So she posted what she's been doing ever since I moved in. And now I'm going to read you exactly, like, here's the paragraph. Only stuff I have is what was sent to me. I don't have everything she's been posting, or, you know, all the videos that she posted to me, because she would post videos of me eating, saying, "Oh, if only she knew where her utensils been," or whatever the case may be. But I'm going to read you what I was sent, what she posted 5 minutes before I left my room when I told her I was moving out. So here's a screenshot. It's a paragraph, and I'm going to read it to you. Finally did it. Your girl got rid of her roommate. After 1.5 months of spitting in her coconut oil, putting moldy clam dip in her lotions, rubbing used tampons on her backpack, putting her toothbrush places where the sun doesn't shine, and so much more, I can finally say goodbye to Jamaican Barbie. So this is the paragraph, right? She posts that on her Instagram. Then she starts posting pictures of what she's been doing to me, right? So she posts pictures of my Steve Madden backpack. I don't know if you can see the little spots, but it's tampon blood stains.
We hear it all the time, roommates not getting along. I talked to a student tonight who said her roommate took it too far, and she believes they were racially motivated reasons. And tonight, that roommate is now under arrest.
Kind of felt unwanted and like she was giving off vibes.
Chanel Rowe is a freshman at the University of Hartford. She says since day one, she felt ignored by her roommate. It was until October 17th when Chanel was in the process of moving out at night when she bumped into her roommate.
She asked me if I was moving out, and I simply said yup. And she made a face and said okay, and then I seen her pick up her phone and like automatically just start texting.
Minutes later, Chanel says she was approached by one of her RAs who informed her of something disturbing. These pictures allegedly posted by her roommate all over social media with captions taunting at her.
Rubbing bloody tampons on my things. So like she posted pictures of like my Steve Madden bag that I've been sleeping next to the whole time on my bed with blood stains on it.
There was also this video that appears to show her roommate opening up her coconut oil.
She got me out of the room after a month of spitting in my coconut oil, putting my toothbrush places the sun doesn't shine, putting moldy clam dipping on my lotion.
Right away, Chanel reported this to public safety, and West Hartford police eventually were involved and a police report was filed. Chanel said the school originally told her they may or may not hear anything back about this incident. On October 18th, Chanel was asked to sign a no-contact agreement, meaning she would have no communication with her roommate, but she says the school also threatened to remove her from campus if she was caught talking about what happened.
I'm sharing my stuff with her, and I don't have a problem with it.
Frustrated at how this was handled, Chanel took her story to Facebook Live Monday afternoon. Since then, her story has been shared thousands of times on Facebook and Twitter. Today, the University of Hartford responded saying, quote, upon learning of the incident, public safety immediately ensured that the victim was relocated to a safe location, notified local authorities, and provided support for their investigation. The accused student was subsequently arrested by the West Hartford Police Department, and her case will proceed through the legal process. The university will continue to precisely execute our defined process outlined in the Code of Student Conduct. The university also confirming West Hartford police arrested Chanel's roommate, which happened 2 or 3 days ago. When asked how she felt about being the victim of an alleged bullying case, she said if the roles were reversed, she believes the incident may have been played out differently.
Probably would have been locked up, like a whole bunch of stuff would have been done quickly.
Chanel told me she had been informed her now former roommate will be going through a student conduct hearing and a court case proceeding will begin.
I saw the check, nigga. Huh?